ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this lovely Saturday afternoon? Not too hot, not too cold. And you, Scotty P, I see you. Yes, guys and girls, brand new channel, father and daughter team. They've been here to the towers. She's been on a video already, but yep, they've decided to start a new channel. So they've got one video up and they've got quite a few shorts up. So if you could do me a real big favour, go across, give my man Scotty P some love, drop him a comment, give him a subscribe, give him some encouragement, tell him I sent you. It will tickle him pink and it will make Freya's day absolutely awesome. Anyway, filters have all been cleaned, but today's the day I'm taking that skimmer out of the tow side tank because I'm fed up losing smaller fish that are getting wedged up between that and the wall. So I've emptied as much as I can out of the tank through the bottom drain and through the easy pod, but that tank is about 4 foot odd deep. So yeah, so what I'm presently doing is I'm filling up the 1 metre bowl, and then I'll fill up the 65 centimetre bowl, and then I'm going to have to net at least some of them out before I get in there in the waders. Because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut the pipe. I'm going to have to rub it back because I'm sure there's flow coat on it if it doesn't peel off already. Dry it off, solvent weld the cap on, then I can start filling it up until I get to where the outlet is, and then I can fire the filter system up and get that running. I say that because I'm taking the airlift out and I'm going to branch it off of the, let me spin you around. So yeah, at the moment the skimmer is a converted Awaze type skimmer thing that you put in the bottom of the pond and you connect a hose to it. Well, all I did was I put a tank connector on the bottom, then I got a 90 that goes into the wall, which is a 2-inch tank connector. Then on the other side I've got a 90 1.5-inch ball valve, and then it goes into the airlift, which then brings it up and then kicks it back through. Hence this white pipework. Well, that white pipework is no longer going to be needed, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tee off of this line into that bare ball valve, and then I'm going to cut this piece off flush here with the multi-tool, and then I've got a rubber 90 to go on there, and then we're going to go tee off to the ball valve to that outlet, return even, get it right, you dickhead. In fact, I can turn that air off of there for a minute. Oh, I've got to disconnect it, I'll do that in a second. Yeah, so I'm going to get a rubber on there, and then when I fire the system up, I can then turn the pump up 10,000 litres an hour. And this system has handled 10,000 litres an hour absolutely beautifully. But with the split, it will work to my advantage, because then I can get a nice flow going round in the tank, as well as a nice cascade over the shower. And at the same time, I'm going to be taking a lot of these smaller ones out, and they will go over there, and then the remaining big ones that are in there, they're going to come over here. And then once everything's over here, these will then be the bigger ones, other than a couple in here, will be photographed and advertised. But yeah, enough of my flap. I've got to get that filled, I've got to get that filled, and then I think I'm going to be bailing buckets down the fucking path, because there's at least a foot from where it is to the bottom of that 90 at least. So yeah, this tank's going to have a major fucking filter, water change. It's had a major filter clean. The three and a half boils that's taken before it stopped producing any water. But yeah, some of the slightly smaller things, they're they're just not competing anyway. So I'll get them shifted over here, and then the bigger ones are over there, which also works to my advantage as well. Because we're going to be doing the first lot of proper gradings next week. You know what that means, don't you? It's Bowl of Doom time! Oh yeah. So yeah, anyway, enough of my flap. I got to get this going because I got to get in there in the waders. Back in a bit. Quick fag before I get in. And I've had to stop taking water out because, like a dickhead, I've put the tank connector a lot lower than I fucking thought I did. So yeah, and the 90 is that close to the wall. If I start cutting that bit, then I can end up doing damage to the silicon seal that's there. So I'm going to have to chop just above the 90, which means I've still got one of them in the pond until I can find out a better fix. But at the moment, that will stop my losses, that's for sure. But I am moving a lot more of the small to medium fish, well, I say small, the small fish over to this one. Everything that I deem is big enough to go in the main pond for a minute has gone into the main pond. So that's the Ginrin Deutsch Ginshiro. There's YouTube Community Choice. There's the Kase Goshki that I picked up at the National from Exclusive with Koi. And the Ginrin Aragoki Benigoi, that's gone in as well. So yeah, that's the pond looking a little bit fuller. I am going to be taking one out and moving it on, so that will go over into the Tosai tank when I shift these back across, and I will show you all individually. Show you all of them individually when I get round to it. The big Kitsuri in here is having a right old fucking strop at the moment, so I'm going to put you lot down. In fact, what I'll do is I'll spin you around first and I'll show you my fucking boo-boo. Look, instead of doing it like I advise people to do it, sort of like 2-inch gap between the bottom of the tank connector and the 90, for some reason I put just over a fucking foot, which lowered the thing right down there. So I'm gonna have to chop it across there and put my cap on top of there. So yeah, not a lot of water left, so they're going to be having a major fucking water change. I have filled up the Tempest and the Easy Pod, so that, and I am going to keep the water out of here. I will bucket the water from there back in as well, so I'm keeping as much as possible. But this is all the smaller stuff that we'll look at once I get the bigger stuff in, because there's a few bigger ones then to come out of there to go over there that I can also show you as well. There will be 3 going back in here that are in there that won't be going anywhere, unless they're my 2 new Kitsuri and the Ginrin Yamabuki, unless someone gives me a decent offer for it, then I might let it go. But anyway, I'm going to put you down, get this cut and get out and get it build back up as quick as I can. I'll be back to you in a bit. Well, that's that done. I can now start moving the fish back over here and start topping the burger back up again. But yeah, that pipe is just below my knee depth, so my water line literally is in line. That water line is directly in line with my titties, so when I get out I shall measure from the floor to my titties, and then we will know exactly how deep the Tosai tank is. But the window is just like I say, just under my titties, so yeah. Should have put scissors in while I was out, given that trim. Well, fuck it, it'll do. I'm going to be doing bits to it, because for some reason me moss has come away. Me fern is growing absolutely apeshit, would you believe? I dug that, it was about that big, I dug it out of a wall. Yeah, bastard, I thought that was a fucking ant then. And there's a Sideshow Bob, the spider plant. And there I feel. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to get out here without causing any damage to myself. See, I told you I'll put my bits up. See? Hey. Like I say, I cherish everything that gets sent to me. Well, I don't cherish the fucking hate mail that I get from emails and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, other than that, yeah. Let me get out of here and we'll have a look at some fish. No, this is the first one. This one's actually Japanese. This is Marahiro. He's 25 centimetre Ginrin Hiyutsuri. I say he, it could be a she. Now, I was going to be putting the Kiyutsuri up available, but bastard thing has jumped up, hit the fucking lid and damaged its nose. But yeah, real nice Ginrin Hiyutsuri. That's Japanese. Everything else is from New Forest. Right, let me put you down. So we've got a Benigoi 15 cm. You've got a Deutsch Kahaku, just a little bit smaller, and then you've got an Aragoki Kikasui. So that will go really, really bright, vibrant red as it gets bigger. But yeah, Aragoki, big armoured scales all over the body. So that's the next three. Ow, head. Now here we have a Ginrin Goshki. Into now, Vincent, you dickhead. There we go. We've got a Ginrin Goshki, and we've got a really nice pattern Kikasui there, and this one, as you can see a little bit of Sumi there, this one will be a Yamatanishiki, a really nice Yamatanishiki once the Sumi comes out. You can see there's a little spot just here. Looks like it's going to be nice little delicate Sumi. But yeah, that one's around 20-25 cm. Goshki's a little bit smaller, as is the other Deutsch one. Both have got Ginrin zippers. There's three. You've got a really nice Deutsch Platinum Ogon. There's a big fish pattern on the Kajaku there. It's got beautiful skin luster. And then you've got the Ginrin Yamabuki. Now I did want to keep the Yamabuki for myself, but anyone's willing to give me a sensible offer, then I might consider it. But yeah, I'll get these moved over, and then there's one more left in there, which is a really nice Benikikuriyu. So we will come back to you in a minute. Now, from the Tosai tank itself, this I reckon is the best fish in the tank by far. Really nice Benikikuriyu. The skin luster on it is to die for. It's a feisty fucker, which is why I've not been able to get him on the measuring tape on this bowl. Measuring tape runs down the middle. You need to fucking tape down the side. But, an absolute stunning example of a Ginrin Benny Kikikuru. When that gets out to a proper pond, and these areas here start filling in with metallic gunmetal grey, yeah, that is going to be a really nice fish. And I can hear what you're saying. Well, why are you getting rid of it then, Vince? It's because I've just added another couple of fish in here. 3-ish, I think, maybe. And yeah, that is my limit, even though I've still got another couple over there. So there is going to come a point where I'm going to have to make a few decisions about a few of the fish that are in here, because like I said, I really do get enjoyment from growing them on, and there are big ones in there that will never go anywhere. But yes, there will be another shuffle round in the main pond, and yeah, like I say, at some point in time I've got these ones to go across as well at the moment. A few of these will be going over. YouTube Community Choice, Nakame Karashi guy. Hitsuru's knocked its head, so that's going to have to stay in there. But yeah, I want to get all the bigger ones out, and then all the smaller stuff that are around this sort of size will go in there. And we're still nowhere near height to even fire up the system at the moment. But yeah, look at that. Absolutely stunning Ginrin Benny Kikikuru. Right, so what we've got in here to go across, you've got an Akame Karashigoi, and a tigerfish. No, this is actually a Shisui Crosser Sankey. But yeah, the Karashigoi. Absolutely beautiful skin. Red eye to boot, otherwise it wouldn't be a Akame. So let's get a quick measure on them. Balance you there a second. So the Sankey Cross Shisui is about 18 cm, and the Akame Karashigoi is 23. So that's that one and that one. Let me move them over. Here we go. Last three. We've got a Calico Akamatsuba. You've got a Deutsche Platinum Ogon, and you've got a YouTube Community Choice fish. Now that, the parents was chosen by the YouTube community last year, and the parents for this is Mark Gardner Red Kajaku Cross Goshki. It's not fully metallic, but it's not straight colour like you would get from a Goshki. It's like a satin colour. It's hard to describe. So yeah, they're all ranging from 15 to 18 cm, and that's the last of them to go across to there. Won't be long and I'll be able to get the Easy Pod fired back up. Well, that's their tank back up and running, albeit at 30% at the moment, because I'm still, oh, I can start to turn it up now, look. we're getting there. I'll wait till I can see the bloody screen. But yep, they're in there, doing alright. And one, that fucking Kyocera has really pissed me off. It looks like I'm going to have to take it out tomorrow, because it literally, fucking skin is flapping like a fucking letterbox. But won't take long to clear once she's back up and running fully. But look. Oh no, they just go round the fucking pipe that's there now. Come round your shit bag, look. Dirty great big flap. Not on the front of his face, look. If I get it wrong, it will heal. He's lost a couple of scales. It will heal and I can get it to heal, but... And this lot is from when I pulled the slide valve between the easy pod and the bottom drain that purged the shit out. It'll soon get sucked back in again. Okay, we're going to start to turn that up now. That was 75% for the minute. And I am going to be able to take it all the way up, because I've cut that pipe work there and along there, and what I've done for the minute is I've just put an end cap in there until I can get, well, I'm going to have to do the filter again in the next day or so anyway. When I do the filter, I can undo this pipe work and I can get to that ball valve that's underneath there. You can just see the handle, and that's what I'm going to use to go in there, so I can split it off so it goes out of that return that's now just covered up over there, and we'll get a nice circular flow going on there. That was definitely vortex this shit, but they're all looking alright apart from the Kyocera fucking thing. These things are sent to try us. And then these are the ones that are going over to the IBC tank. A few of the Asagi are now starting to show red. But yeah, if anyone wants any snow Asagis or anything else that's in it, give me a shout. Deutsch Kajaku from this year's ground show with a difference there. So yeah, I'm about to get them moved over there, get tidied up, and I think that's me all fishied out today. So there we go. As always, guys and girls, I thank you all for joining along. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I am at present 11 away from 3,000 subscribers, and it would really make my year, on top of everything else that's gone on this year. It's just getting better and better and better at the moment, and a lot of it is down to you guys out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But as always, guys, until tomorrow on the live, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great, and we will see you tomorrow on the live.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.